There we go. Kr4zy's team on the left. That's Mom against K, which is Mighty's team. And this is normal weapon CTF, folks. This is a European Draft League tournament put on by RAAF, who's actually playing in this match. He's on Kr4zy's team, Mom RAAF. And essentially the way this works is everyone signs up. You get sign-ups of I would say probably anywhere from 75 to 200 sign-ups, depending on the leagues. And then you have captains, and the captains will draft teams based on the salaries of the players. And these are the teams they play a season, and season's over, you'll do it again.
The blue flag currently lying low mid. Nobody near that. It was lying there for a good 5 seconds. You don't usually see that in Infested.
Yeah, you kind of need to pick up train through the middle on Infested.
I mean, it's so easy to get all 5 of your players to mid here.
And it's that long corridor. When you deal with guys of this caliber who have that long-range twitch aim, I mean, it's really hard to get it down there without getting some frags. You got to take them out and then hope your teammates are there for some pickups. Because they'll get the quick spawns, come out there with the sniper, and stop you before you make it to the base. So I'm going to reconnect real quick. Turn up.
Yeah, I can't see stats. Can you see stats?
Oh, I'm rejected. Why did I get rejected? Oh, I gotta be specking. There we go.
Oh, it looks like we've got both flags in the blue base here.
Uh-oh, it's a standoff.
Kr4zy's trying to get out of the armor. He's only got 15 HP. I'll be very surprised if he makes it here. Means actually going to drop the flag. Oh,
I wanted to pick up on the stand. Nicely done. Look at this, perhaps a rebound cap. Here comes Amigo. He piston out armor. He's got some help in mid.
Meanwhile, we've got Fakey pick up a nice rocket kill there, but it doesn't get out past Ravier.
So 1-0 for Team Mighty here. Is this map 1 for these guys in this match? I assume it is. Is this map 1? We're seeing an amp run for Kr4zy. He's made it through mid. He's got 17 HP. He's going to use the jump pad to get into his armor. He's got some help there, and it's looking like this is going to be a tie game. There it is. Wow, getting that run by the skin of his teeth. Was approaching single digits in health, but his teammates cleaning things up for him. Good run by Kr4zy, tied it up. Here's a run by A1. Interesting. He's normally a defender, but he eats some rockets. Doesn't make it too far. Now another run from Kr4zy. Low on health again. 33 HP.
With the rockets. Oh, felt spawned it. He didn't go for it.
He had to bypass it. Opts not to go for it, but he's going to land on his own armor. Or does he? He's getting stopped.
17 HP here. He needs to get in. 3 HP.
There's one cutting him off, but his teammates again clean up the flag room. And just like that.
Good sealing there. Good sealing by the red team.
2 caps in about a minute for red team to take the lead. So we do see, yes, 3 seals already. 1 apiece for RAAF, Bad Shooters, and Amigo. You love seeing that on this map. Fakey with the pickup. Nice moving combo there. He's still in the flag room, though. He's got to try to move towards an exit. He's got a little bit of help in the shock rifle, but he's going to delay and pick up some health in the enemy base. Checking on the pads, which are up. Loading some rockets so he can leave out the pads exit. Hopefully catch one of the defenders sleeping. He does. He's able to make it to mid, but there's one trying to telefrag him there. There's 2 cutting him off. He's got some help, but eats a rocket. Kr4zy with the fallback return. So now that red team have the lead, you might see Kr4zy doing a little bit of falling back, but he's got the amp now. Only 1 HP. What is it with Kr4zy and having little health when we watch him? He seems to do all right, though, as he gets the primary pulse, or the secondary pulse kill with the amp, makes a grab. Despite his low health, the Kr4zy makes short work of him.
Again, dropping straight back on the AFC there as well.
Yeah, on the spawn with the flak rifle, or the flak cannon. And he's got both of his team's caps and a nice grab pace, 12 grabs. Mean also has 12 grabs on the other team, but Kr4zy fragging a lot harder than Mean is. We're seeing a grab from Bad Shooters. He's going to try to make it out the pad side. He does, but looks like that's Kr4zy there on the stop. This is a map you don't see played a lot, but I really enjoy both playing and watching it. It's a different dynamic.
Just because it's chaos.
It is.
Chaos.
It's beautiful chaos. Here we go, Crazy with the grab. Pistons up, that's a nice move on this map, but he's met by the flat cannon of Kr4zy. He says, not today, friend. It's not going to work on me. And that's a move I actually employ a lot. I really like that quick piston out pads run, because you can catch him sleeping sometimes, but not that time.
Especially if you make a grab that they're not immediately on top of you. Because obviously the defenders usually leave a translocator somewhere. They can't catch you quick enough before you actually make the hammer.
Yeah, that's a great point. To be honest, I feel like that's one of the main keys that is lost on some players on this map is you cannot let them get free grabs. They should not be able to get a clean grab without losing some health on this map. If you let them do that consistently, odds are you're probably going to lose it. Because it's so hard to get out of this base as it is.
We've got an amp belt here from Bad Shooters. He's getting absolutely wrecked by everyone though. He's picking up a double kill, covering his flag carrier.
And this is great. We've seen some really nice calculated pushes. Although they left the flag unattended, and Iwan makes him pay for it. The defense pushed up a little too much, and Me drops in for the YOLO return.
Great pick up there from Iwan.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake by the red defense there as they overextended themselves and allowed Iwan to get in and make the desperation
Iwan is going to make it out. Pads. The fallback raining down on him there. Nice save though.
Mean on the grab, doesn't make it very far at all. Looking at the power-ups, all in favor of red team. 83% of the amps and 66% of the belts. Seeing Kr4zy, he's gotten 6 belts and 3 amps, so the fact that he also has 2 caps on top of that shows he's utilizing those power-ups to support his team quite well. As we see Mean with the grab, but these kind of desperation grabs without a lot of coordination or planning are not working out for the blue team that much. We're seeing Bad Shooter just kind of brute force his way out to mid, where again his teammates are there in force. 3 of them covering the middle, allowing him to get into his base high, although he's pretty low on health, loses his life, and translocating in for the return is Fizzy.
I don't know where the 3 teammates went there. There was 3 people around him, and then all of a sudden it was just blue guys around him.
Yeah, they swarmed. Killer Bees coming in at him. Wu-Tang. Mean with another grab. He's keeping the pace up. Let's see if he can actually make some progress with this one. He is able to maneuver his way out the pad's exit, but eats a flag from behind, and the flag is returned.
I think we're going to see a belt grab here from Kr4zy.
He loses it though. Yep, down to 22 HP, but look at that sniper rifle. Turns a corner, eats some rockets. That's it for that run. Meanwhile, Mean is able to make it out in the armor. He's got 2 cutting him off, can't turn the corner. And this is where blue hasn't been quite as impressive as red. They don't have mid control. They're extending a lot of effort just getting the flag out of the base and not covering mid when they need it most. As we're seeing an exit from Fakey. Nope, he's cut off. Kamikazes himself on the defender. Meanwhile, Bad Shooters has made it through mid. Kr4zy on the pickup. Using the boost jump to get into his armor, and this is going to be 3-1. That's a hat trick for Kr4zy, making it look easy. But fragging heavy is Amigo, who's 44 frags, 13 flag kills, a seal, and 3 covers on defense with a 77 FE is pretty impressive from him. We're seeing Kr4zy just keep up the pace. Another quick piston run out the pads. Stop him that time, but this constant pressure is not allowing blue team to kind of rotate some of their pressure towards offense, which is where they need it most, or at least middle. And they seem to be able to get the flag out, but they're not able to get it across mid as the flags cross each other. This time Fakey has it in his front, but unfortunately Bad Shooters had passed him in mid and no one came after him. He strolls to the flag to make it 4-1s. And that's another thing about this map. It's real easy for it to get out of hand quickly, as we're seeing quick group of caps from the red team make it 4-1. Probably going to put it out of reach for the blue team unless something drastic happens. They are just really giving up mid and power-up control to red team. I mean, it's now 87% amps, 68% for the shield belts for red team. so fast. We're going to go with auto spec. Watching from Bad Shooters here, who's just trying to enter into the blue base and make some noise for his teammate Kr4zy, who will probably be doing the grabbing. There it is. Oh, he misses the piston.
He fucks up the hammer.
But look at this coordination. He had a teammate there. He didn't survive, but draw some attention and allowed... As he crosses the flag carrier, uh-oh. Fakey's in his base. This is looking good, and that's going to bring it within 2. Blue team.
Everything to play for. 6 minutes left.
Absolutely. Migo making a calculated run. Turns the corner in mid. There's a belt there. Doesn't see him, though.
Cap him straight away.
Not so fast,
nice.
says Mean. A good return at the enemy base. Here's Physiek with the grab. They're exerting some pressure, our blue team. But Red's defense has been tight in middle. Their fallbacks have been pretty good. And approaching the 5-minute mark. Like to see blue team up the mid control. Like, Mean's doing a good job of getting the flags out, but you know they need some support at basically at both rockets. You want someone at your rockets controlling mid, and someone at their rockets controlling the EFC's exit or your flag carrier's exit. Whoa! Mean narrowly dodging the flak Smiley. Can't dodge the flak primary. There's the 5-minute buzzer. Blue team gonna have to amp it up here. A lot can happen on Infested in that amount of time. As Mean again is trying to look for a frag there. Kr4zy's making a grab with the belt. Looks a little bit uncontested. Oh, those rockets from Iwan. Wow. The Bad Shooters is there for the pickup. He's going to try to advance it to middle. He does, but eats a flak from behind. Meanwhile, Mean trying to make an exit out of the pads area. He's not able to do so. RAAF was there for the pickup in mid. The blue flag is at the front of their base. Bad Shooters gets the re-grab. And his teammates sealing up the base to re-extend their lead to 3, and that might be the backbreaker. Red team just looking so coordinated on their flag runs. So many pickups, so much cover.
Oh, well, this blue team are going to make it out to mid, but Physiek opting to go high. Fakey with the re-grab on that. Not going anywhere.
Yeah, again, the lack of mid control is apparent for blue team as they're just not turning these promising runs into caps, you know. That's the hardest. I mean, it's easier said than done, don't get me wrong, but that's where the issue lies right now for them. I mean, obviously you want to try to shore up the defense a little bit better, not let them get these uncontested grabs, which have usually turn into caps for them. But you really need to be escorting your flag carriers across mid at this point, taking advantage of the chances you have. So we're seeing the power-up control continue for Red Team as Bad Shooters gets the amp. Fakey doesn't make it far with that flag run. Approaching the 3-minute mark, down by 3. Blue Team going to have to pull off something heroic here if they want to win this map. This flag is down. Here comes Fakey on the grab. But the sandwich
shut down
defense
straight away.
Yeah, just too much. Another run from Bad Shooters, who's been picking up the pace a little bit with Kr4zy. As far as the grab department, can't dodge that rocket, but meanwhile Mean has made it to mid, and again their woes in mid continue. They made it to the enemy rockets, and that was about it. Shot down with the quickness as Fakey's going to try to go for the quick exit with the piston. Cannot turn the corners. There's 2 there waiting for him at the armor. Just such great defense and well-timed rotations, so it's got to come down to their communication. We're seeing even RAAF getting in on the grab action for the red team. Kr4zy's got 23 grabs. Mean's got 24. No caps, though. Meanwhile, Bad Shooters is up to 80 frags. It's pretty impressive. Fragging hard. Kr4zy with a grab with only 7 health. He's up to 17 now. Meanwhile, the EFC has made it into their base. He's taken the boost pad up to his armor. Kr4zy is hanging out the flak, but Bad Shooter swoops in for the return, and that's unfortunate. They didn't keep the flag on the stand, so Mean had to delay in base. to hope for the return, but they couldn't get it. Fakie was on for the cherry pick. He's made it to mid. He's opting to go high. He's got 1 trailing him, 2 trailing him. They hit the combo. His teammate cannot cover him. Amigo getting the return. Another promising run thwarted as red team picks up the amp. They're now up to 90% amp control, 68% belt. Can't be doing that. We do see Mean with the belt grab, but he's not going to make it far. Getting juggled with that flak secondary. Loses his life. And with 1 minute remaining, that's going to do it. We see Kr4zy's team winning it by probably 3 caps here on Infested. I think we'll see a map 2. Not quite sure what it will be. We will find out as a run from RAAF, the organizer of the cup. He's going to get the cap. The cherry on the top. RAAF bounced from behind by his team, and he does make it 6-2 with 30 seconds remaining. RAAF getting the cycle with that cap, the complete game. 1 of every stat. 3 of the players on Team Kr4zy have done so. Bad Shooters and Kr4zy. Impressive performance by these guys here. As we're going to have to see Mighty's team turn it around in map 2. Pretty convincing performance. Although Infested is one of those deceiving maps that, you know, if one team is exceptionally good at it and the other team is kind of unfamiliar with the best way to play it, it can be lopsided like this, as we see Team Kr4zy winning it convincingly. And